Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Forum podcast, where once again we're in the canteen. I'm the host, Serum Lake, and today we're pretty much all here. To my left we have
Yaster, hello.
Followed by
LordRoss.
And
Bearskopff.
And finally
Wretched Hog.
Yes, so it's like Christmas, isn't it? Because all the families come together.
Yep.
It's like Christmas, don't you mean it is Christmas? Because it is.
Technically it's not Christmas today.
No, but it is snowing inside, so it's a bit weird. But yeah, there's snow, plenty of snow. And
Sorry, every time I wash my hair, I always get all this dandruff. So
the dandruff build up,
I don't
tasty.
know.
It's okay. You're still a head and shoulders above the rest of us. So.
Bit of a product placement there. that's how we want to keep the podcast going in future. The big sponsorships.
Yeah, why not? Could we get sponsored with this drivel? Probably.
I was going to say, with the content that we produce, probably not. Okay, let's get things going by talking about what we've been playing. Let's start with Hawk. What have you been playing recently?
Oh my... Do you really want to know?
Yes, please. I must know.
Dear God. Well, there was Rio, which was a fun little game based on the film, full of little mini games, which I think would have been quite suitable for PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Because I think mini games are missing from that. I think that was a lost opportunity there. Rio was good fun.
Have you got an example of one of these mini games?
Dodging the crates that fall. You're like the little parrots and you have to run around dodging the crates, and it's actually quite difficult.
So it's like party mode, is it?
Yeah, it's party games, and it's actually really, really good. I was surprised. I showed you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
It was actually really good. On the flip side, I also played the Ice Age mini game thing, the Ice Age 4 game. Atrocious. Really, really bad. Which is surprising, because they're both kind of made by the same company.
Well, see, you've already got my hopes up for a brief moment there, because I thought you meant Rio, as in like the Duran Duran Rio.
Oh, that'd be amazing if that was
a great game. Yeah, you just walk across the sand.
And what was the other one? Rango, which was brilliant, which was really good.
That idea was in Uncharted 3 already.
Oh, I like it. I'm going to have to play that now whilst listening to Duran Duran.
Yes,
Have to give that a try. That'd be amazing.
His name is Nathan. No, it doesn't work.
But what was it? Rango, which is a really good game.
The lizard one.
You've been playing lots of animation games.
Or the gecko one.
Eh?
You've been playing lots of animation games.
Yeah, but yeah, just basically I always pull out the dodgy games that people won't play, and I end up enjoying them. Dodgy games.
Oh right, sorry.
So it's like what I showed you today, the trailer for Cabela, yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone mocks me for liking Cabela. What did you guys say when I showed you the
That
trailer?
looks really good, actually. What is the actual title? Is it Cabela Big Game Hunt
Big Game
2013?
Hunt 2013, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, it
I
does
think
look
it
really
actually
good.
will be really good. So yeah, there you go.
Think Call of Duty, but instead of shooting Russians and Nazis and stuff, you're shooting rhinos and elephants and
Big cats.
big cats, and you could shoot birds as well.
Yeah,
couldn't you?
shoot the birds. Yeah, birds,
Call of
elephants,
Duty.
cats, pumas, lions,
Carnivores.
bears, wolves, the lot. Anything. Oh, and rabbits. You get to shoot rabbits when they hop past you. If you're walking along, I hope they're in this again. Because in the last one, you'd be walking along and a little bunny rabbit would hop past. You just go,
Yeah, because if
Shotgun
Monty
it.
Python taught us anything, you want to keep an eye out for those rabbits.
exactly. So yeah, bad games that actually turn out to be alright. Apart from the odd one.
Lovely. Mr. Bearskopff, what have you been up to?
Not Netflix this time. You'll be
What?
pleased to hear. I know.
Your subscription hasn't run out, has it?
No, not yet. But I haven't really been playing anything again. But I've been playing a little bit of the co-op on Far Cry 3. But I've not touched single player or the general multiplayer yet. Not much to report really. It's a little bit, I don't know, not really getting into it.
Really? Because a lot of people really love it, including LordRoss. He's sitting there scratching his chin. It's like you've just asked him a question in German, and he's like,
I can see what
I've
they're
done
trying
the opposite to what you've done. I have not played co-op and I have not played multiplayer, and I'm really enjoying it. So maybe that's where you're going wrong.
Well, I've only played co-op, that's it, all I've touched, and yeah, maybe, I don't know, I was expecting something a little bit more like Left 4 Dead, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm playing on my own and I'm waiting for 3 players just to randomly join, and it's mega difficult, but I don't know.
Oh, really?
It's a far cry from what I was expecting it to be.
Ooh, I see
Well
what
done!
you're doing.
Yeah, well, how are you finding it then? You really enjoying it?
Yeah, I really love it actually. I really like it.
Really?
Going around, just mucking about, doing random things.
I was hoping there might be a mode where you get to play as the animals, and you've got to hunt down the humans instead.
Tokyo Jungle style.
Yeah, see, that'd be cool. They should have that in more games.
Well, Cabela, for
Yeah,
instance, yeah.
exactly. If you could play as the animals, that'd be pretty
Bear
sweet.
versus man.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be
They
alright.
should put that in. More games should have that.
We better copyright that actually, just so you can't steal that. Sorry, folks. That's ours. We're having that. Yeah. No. Apart from Far Cry, I guess. No, that's really it. Oh, Lego Lord of the Rings. But I've not got very far because the music makes me sad.
Oh,
So I can only play it in little bursts.
oh
Don't laugh at me.
that's another one I've been playing as well. I totally forgot.
It's
But it
awesome.
is brilliant. It's
Yeah.
huge.
It's
as
the
well.
best Lego game I've played yet.
Yeah, it is.
So what's it like? Can you choose whoever?
You unlock more characters along the way. It's the same Lego formula. It's just really well polished.
Yeah.
And they sum the story up like really nicely. It still has it has all the original audio from the film.
Yeah.
They've touched it up a bit.
And the scale of it is just, it's big, it's so much bigger than all the
you,
other Lego
you
games.
can just be in the Shire, just jump on a pig and just go to town. You just run over every hobbit you can see. It's good. It's a dream come true.
Sounds quite fun.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. But how about yourself? What have you been playing?
I've been playing F1 Race Stars mostly actually.
Again?
Yeah.
Or still, even?
Yeah, well, I keep going back to it. 'Cause I've been having my Christmas party done the other day, and so I introduced my friends to it as well. So we all went bashed onto it. Yeah, it's a fun little game.
Ah.
I had a quick grip on it last week. Actually, yeah, I really enjoyed it.
It's much better than what it seems like it could be. You know, it seems like it's going to be
Yeah.
alright, but then when you play it, it's really good. And you
Yeah.
can, it's like when you're going around corners, you've got like a blue and white sections, and if you let go of your accelerator, put it back on, let go, and you can build up your curves. So as soon as you let go of the blue and white section, you zoom off,
Yeah.
and you've got all these fun little power-ups.
That's cool. Because I mean, as far as karting goes, I've been playing a little bit Planet Karting a few weeks back. And what's the other one? Sonic.
Sonic All-Stars.
Yeah. The Sonic one is awesome. I'm really getting into the Sonic one.
Yeah, and I played it with you in the cinema.
See,
Yeah.
Sonic, I thought Sonic, I liked it. That was another one I played actually last night.
Yeah.
I like it, but it's Sonic, right? It's supposed to be fast. There isn't a feeling of being fast in it.
No, I know what you
And
mean.
he even makes a comment at one point, oh, this car's almost as fast as I am. It's like, well, get out and run then, for God's sake.
Come on, man.
But, no, I
It's just
sat,
called Lazy Sonic.
seriously,
Sega
if,
All-Stars.
if you're playing as characters that are supposed to be super fast, yeah,
Yeah.
that are racing cars, right? I want speed racer levels of insanity. I want Need for Speed. I want like Burnout, yeah. But all the time, I'm just feeling like it felt very old school, like, but not in a good way.
Really?
But the rest of it, everything else about it was great. Colours, some of the music, the level was really good. But it's just the actual speed of it just wasn't there. It's Sonic. He should be hella fast. But then again, this is a guy that sometimes loses against a fat plumber when he goes to the Olympics. Come on.
We've all been there.
Dude, you know what
Had
I
an
mean?
off day, that was all.
Yeah, but, yeah, it's good. But I just need to up the speed a bit. I think.
So have you played LVP karting then? No,
I
haven't
have,
yet.
yeah.
Haven't touched it yet.
Well, less the racing side and more the create side, because I'm in the process of trying to rebuild
Oh, it's not-
the helipad section.
Are you actually
Show
raced at
motors.
all yet?
A little bit. I jumped online with a few of the LBP Massive from like other blogs and websites and stuff. They destroyed me online, hence why I went straight to create mode and cried myself to sleep.
Because that's one of the things I had about Mod Nation races, was everyone was too busy creating
Yeah.
and not enough people racing.
I did the same on that as well. I did make Admiral Akbar, and it got downloaded quite a few times there.
You've got trophies and all sorts of that then.
Oh, most definitely. Yep. Yeah. Good little game though, actually. I need to get back into it.
So yeah, all these karting games coming out. I mean, F1 Race Stars came out a bit of a dodgy time with karting and Sonic.
Yeah.
So it's a bit unfortunate, but you know.
But it has been a very karting Christmas.
It has, yeah. And I might have an event lined up in the future for that. But I've got a spare copy lying around my office.
Oh.
So there you go.
So it gets the LordRoss seal of approval then.
It certainly does.
Lovely.
As well as some of my MVPs who are into it.
Hang on, what's this seal of approval? Do you like just lick the case or something? I've,
No,
never,
he picks it up and gently kisses it.
I've had the seal of approval as well then.
Oh yeah, you most certainly have.
Come on then, Yaster, tell us what you've been playing.
A couple of things. I'm going to basically sound like a bit of a broken record because these games are all games. I mean, it's been a couple of weeks since I was last on the podcast, but Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, PlayStation All-Stars, and after a while, after leaving it alone for quite a while, I finally managed to complete Borderlands 2.
Oh, nice.
But like Borderlands 2, it's like I'm only like about halfway leveled up just one character, really. There's 5 characters in the game. You cannot get them all to level 30. So technically, and there's 2 opportunities for you to play through the game with each of them. There's 2 playthroughs. So I've done 1 playthrough with one of the characters. So I've got like about I'm not even like halfway finished the actual entire game.
Is that still the same level cap as it was when it was released then?
Yeah, they've not raised that or anything. Although even though they're on
the third DLC is on the
way?
way?
Third DLC is apparently on its way. I don't think it's been officially commented on yet by the developer, but if you've put Borderlands 2 onto your PS3 lately and done the update and looked at the trophies, you'll see that there's 3 new trophies which reference another DLC, which I don't think has been officially commented on yet.
Yeah.
But, just look at it and take from it what you will.
I'm going to check it out. I'm hoping more Firefly references.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
Or just a Firefly game, that'd be great.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Is this what who was talking about? You were talking about like playing with people from like other kind of like vlogs and stuff like that. Karting. I've been playing with members of an All Stars community called it's PA Stadium or Pasta they call it.
Is that the site?
PlayStation All Stars Stadium. That's the name of the website.
Oh, they've got a really nice looking website as well.
Oh yeah, you've seen it on my screen.
Yeah,
so I've been paying them a little bit of a visit, and I've been trying to get into games with them. And there are people that play that game really seriously. Like they know all the tactics as well, and they like to play 1 versus 1, and all these combos that just keep you in the air for like ages and ages and ages. It's insane.
See, my tactic is just play as Drake and then slide around on the floor.
Oh no! These people, they play as Drake and they just keep on kicking barrels at you.
Oh, dirtbags.
Scum.
Yeah, it's you need to pick a character that's got like a weapon and you can just shoot them, and I don't know what happens if you shoot a barrel that's near somebody else. Maybe you get the AP for that. But I've also been checking out the 2 new characters, the new stage in All Stars. So should be coming out in January. You got Cats from Gravity Rush.
Oh, and the other chappie from Starhawk.
From Starhawk, yeah. The best way of describing them is that Emma from Starhawk is a bit like Radic. He's got all these like long-range weapons, and Cat is pretty much like in a similar vein to I guess Raiden or.
I can't wait to see what Cat's specials are. To be honest.
Cat's specials are she can do things like she can summon like tables and chairs and stuff and like drop them on people.
Okay.
And things like that, because like she, in the Gravity Rush, you can pick things up and put them away.
I was hoping it'd like switch the screen upside down or something like that.
I was thinking that
and
as well,
they all
really.
fall to one side.
I've seen her like her level 1 and her level 3. So her level 1 is how in Gravity Rush games there's like a finishing move that you do on the bosses.
Yeah.
Like you touch the boss and then she does that. That's her level 1.
Yeah.
But the level 3, she kind of like summons like this sort of like this beastly sort of skin for her.
Yeah.
It's like she gets engulfed in whatever essence it is that she uses in the game, which it's been a while since I really played it here. But you can pretty much, it gives you free reign to just run around the screen just killing everybody while they're really slow and vulnerable to you. So it's one of those kind of like level 3 supers, but I don't think there's anything to do with turning the screen upside down. She can walk up walls.
Okay.
And instead of like having a double jump, she can actually like dash in any direction when you get to the apex of your jump.
Oh, sweet! That sounds pretty cool, actually.
So yeah, she's a really good character. She might be very good for people that are just starting off at the game. But that Pasta forum, they're already talking about if they're going to main with one of these characters, because like you've got your main character, your go-to character that you always pick.
Drake.
Right, everyone's got that.
Yep.
But they're already talking about like from the videos that they've seen already. Which of these new characters could be potentially we could sort of like really be running them, and you could see some top level players as these new guys.
I'm interested to see what they do next year with PlayStation Stars. What characters they'll release.
That's if they're bringing out another one.
Oh yeah, rumours it is ripe, I guess.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
Oh, and I managed to get prestige in Call of Duty, so that's the other thing. So very well done for me.
How about you, Siren?
Well, as ever, playing more Arkham City because I love it. I don't have a lot of time to play stuff, so I play something that I know I'm going to enjoy.
Yeah.
But
did we establish last week that it wasn't that good?
No, that's just what Joey Dale thinks, and Joey Dale talks out of his derriere.
What doesn't he like?
Arkham City.
All right.
Well, he said I do like it a lot, but it's not as good as everyone says, and
not as good as home.
You wouldn't have been able to hear this on the podcast, but my hand was about a centimetre away from his face, ready to slap his cheeks off.
Batarang.
Like that Batman meme where he's like slapping Robin in the face.
My parents are dead.
And we laugh heartily.
Yes. But on a similar topic, I went to do some Christmas shopping at the weekend.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you on Twitter, what games did you actually buy?
Yeah, I went
You
to
got
do...
Mass Effect Trilogy, didn't you?
I did. You're spoiling my story, but
Okay,
yes.
okay, on.
Rio, Ice Age 4.
Yep.
Arkham City again.
Right, story's over. Story's done. I'm going to leave. But no, I went to buy presents for other people and ended up buying a load of stuff for myself because I'm terrible and selfish.
I haven't even started, so you're fine.
Yeah. I bought Mass Effect Trilogy. Wonderful. Trilogy. Anyway, Mass Effect Trilogy I purchased. Lego Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Because it was on promotion at a big supermarket. I don't know if I should say who they are.
No, it's fine. It's good.
And they also had Saints Row the Third for £16 with all the DLC.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah, I'd never picked up Saints Row the Third the first time round because I was going to wait for the DLC collection, so I was happy with that.
Yeah.
And I picked up something else, but I can't remember what it was. I think I picked up a movie, actually. Anyway,
Good
but
shot.
yeah, I've bought more stuff that I'm probably never going to play.
Was the movie perhaps The Dark Knight Rises?
No, I'd already had that.
I still need to watch it again. I only watched it once at the cinema. I just want to hear Bane do his eyebrows,
Yeah.
if anything. Yeah.
I was
Eyebrow
tempted to
acting.
do a voice then, but...
Well, at least try. Say Merry Christmas in Bane's voice.
Merry Christmas.
That's amazing.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
What a lovely, lovely voice.
Here's a better one.
What a lovely, lovely podcast. What a beautiful podcast.
But back to Arkham City, by the way. I finally got around to playing the DLC, the Harlequin DLC.
Oh, did you? So you do actually play stuff, you just
Well,
pretend you don't.
because I missed last week's podcast, so I did play some games the week prior.
Ah, okay.
That is a tough bit of DLC.
I think.
Yeah, but I'm rubbish at games, so that might go some way to explain.
So what was the bit where you're actually trying to get Harlequin and you're as Robin?
It's the.
It's
just as a heads up. This might be a spoiler. I don't know.
Well,
but
this has been out for ages,
yeah,
so...
it's when you find the first bit of like Batman's armor or something in the middle of the room. I got destroyed.
Yeah, it's
That's
like the belt,
suddenly-
the utility belt.
Yeah, suddenly really difficult. But then I got past it after about half an hour of screaming and punching different things. So
If
far,
you
so
imagine
good.
like the gradual increase in difficulty that the entire normal game has, this is just like a short.
Yeah, it's
game.
condensed in about 10
it's
minutes.
the same thing, yeah.
It's
So
like-
it spikes really quickly.
Yeah, because I haven't played Arkham City in quite a while, apart from the Bearskopff competition we did a little while ago. Yeah, my skills weren't exactly up to scratch. But I'm getting through it slowly. But then, now I've got Far Cry, so never mind. I'll get back to it later.
So have you played a bit any of like Mass Effect 1, because that's new to PS3?
I haven't even put the discs in my PS3, but I have played Mass Effect 1 before.
On the PC.
I have played Mass Effect 1 before.
at their offices. When they were,
On the
before game
Normandy,
came out.
actually.
Yeah, that's right. Commander Shepard was looking over my shoulder going, don't make that decision, I wouldn't say that. Shut up, Shepard, it's my choice. You are my puppet.
That was deep.
Let's talk about Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Christmas, Batman.
I thought that was Santa.
I know.
Santa doesn't have a voice because he's not real.
Sorry, kids. Merry Christmas.
He was real, but he's not anymore.
No.
Did you kill him?
Yes.
Alright, fair enough.
Nice.
So then, as this is our last podcast before Christmas, we figured we'd get all of the festive fun out of the way now. Now, the original idea we had was that we would talk about Christmas games this generation, but we quickly realised
There are no.
there aren't any. Yeah.
Oh, I was just guessing then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
spoiled your
we
joke.
even tried to come up with games that have got like a Christmassy theme at all.
Yeah.
Well,
there's so few.
Well, there is that snowmobile racing game. That's
there we go.
terrible though. So
Hope you have a terrible Christmas.
yeah,
There's a Christmas level in Tekken Tag too.
Yeah.
Of what's it called? Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Those things.
I said to you earlier, didn't I, Siren, that a lot of developers make like Halloween themed DLC.
Yeah.
They don't make Christmas DLC. But yeah, games are light with Christmas content. That's generally what we were
yeah.
getting at. And
Vancouver 2010 because it features snow.
snow.
Yeah,
That's
there's a lot of
about the
games that
closest
feature
I can
snow,
get.
but like you're talking about, I guess, like the gaming version of like the Matrix, where you have like a person who's like a chosen guy that's like died and he's come back or something like that.
That'd be home.
Basically, all zombie games. They all die and they come back.
Fahrenheit, Indigo Professor. That's getting close. Although it might not be Christmas in the game. It's just snowing a lot because the internet's taken over the world. And there's like the purple and orange clans or something. Great game though.
Moving up on games, Christmas films, because there's plenty of Christmas films. Now, my favourite Christmas film, Die Hard. That's you can't get any better than Die Hard.
I didn't believe you as a Christmas film when you first told me, but I looked at the Radio Times, which I get every Christmas. Yes. And there it is. Is it Christmas Eve? I think it's coming out.
If it was my choice.
So is it Christmas film? And I thought, there's Bearskopff.
How did you never know that was a Christmas film?
I don't associate Die Hard with Christmas.
I do.
I'm more of a Home Alone sort of thing. I associate Home Alone with Christmas.
What about
you can be on home alone on Christmas Day as well. That'd be a nice bit of irony.
Bill Murray Scrooged on every year. That's an awesome one. Bill Murray and Scrooge.
Yeah,
great film.
You've stolen my idea then. I was going to say Scrooged is my favourite.
Although the best Scrooge-esque film, I think, is the Muppets Christmas Carol.
And you've stolen my other idea. Stop reading my mind!
What about Jack Frost? That's a great film.
Jack Frost with Michael Keaton?
No, the snowman that can remove his nose and use it on people in horrible ways.
That's enough!
I've not seen that.
It's a horror film, so kids, don't watch it. One for your parents. Go recommend it to them. It's a good one. What? It's good, it's fun.
And they can watch the Michael Keaton Jack Frost, which actually is still a little bit creepy.
Yeah, it is kind of.
I think most Christmas films are a little bit creepy.
Yeah.
No one's ever that happy, for one. Maybe I'm a cynic, but...
And somebody always has to like learn a lesson, really. So, you know, they always have to learn a lesson.
Yeah, there's always a moral.
There's always a moral, so that means that they have to get themselves into a dark place first, and it's that.
It's
really.
a Santa's dark place.
Talking about a dark place, my siblings really like Elf with Will Ferrell.
I've still not seen that.
Brilliant. You like it? I don't like it at all. I don't like it one bit.
No? I love it, it's great.
And my girlfriend likes this film called Mixed Nuts.
That rings a bell.
It's got
I know
Steve
that.
Martin in it.
I know that from somewhere.
Yeah. It's an interesting little film. It's kind of funny. I don't really get it though. But we're watching it again this week before we go off for Christmas, really. So I'll give it another shot. But I can only watch it at Christmas. I'm not allowed to watch it any other time of the year.
I said that's the beauty of Die Hard. I can watch it every day, and I do every day. I want to know what your guys' favourite Christmas film is as well. Actually, I'm interested to see.
I think we've had a broad spectrum of answers here, really, haven't we? So.
Yeah.
Die Hard, probably.
Yeah.
Just I might watch it again and then like overlay John McClane in a Santa outfit. And then all the money that the terrorists are trying to steal is actually like Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Just to make it a little bit more relevant, I guess.
Yeah. Cool. So
maybe you, the community, can tell us your favourite Christmas films.
Yes, please do, as a response to this here podcast. Community questions, because we haven't done this for a few weeks.
Good point.
Because we just haven't. So,
is that because they all sucked?
No, actually, it's
they were all really good.
Oh, okay.
It's because I forgot to print them out, basically, and they've piled up a little bit. But I've just taken the most relevant questions for this week. So the first question comes from Tall Paul, who asks, "What will you all be doing on Christmas Day apart from the workaholic bear?"
Lasai, yeah, I'm working. So you're all on the forum, naturally, to keep me company, and that's all you're going to hear from me over this question.
LordRoss, what are you up to on Christmas Day?
I most likely be going around the Mrs. Nan's house and spending it with her family. My little tradition for Christmas.
Sorry, Santa is just going by right now.
You're a bit awestruck.
Oh, he crashed.
Too much sherry.
Sorry, LordRoss, please continue.
So I'm a little bit dazed now.
Just seeing Santa have a hit and run.
Christmas. Well, anyway, as I was saying, I normally wait until after Christmas dinner before I even open any presents.
You Scrooge!
I know every person's Christmas is different, but that's how I do it, because I like to really hype myself up, get myself all jumping up and down, and please let me open presents.
Great impression.
And then when you open it and find a pair of socks, you have that crushing despair.
What normally happens is, after my dinner, I'm quite merry, shall we say, and quite fed up.
Liquid lunch.
Yes. And I start to daze off, and I get too tired, and then I don't know where I am, really.
Beautiful.
What about yourself?
Myself? Ooh. I will most likely be spending the day with family, wishing I wasn't there. Yeah, that's the honest answer.
It's like that, is it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's basically it.
We've got games to play. You know? Takes precedent.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice to be given a chance to play anything.
You come and join Bearskopff and evolve.
Yeah, I might do actually. I'll be on there like going, so guys, guess who won some Makami hoodies? Yay!
Hey, you want to see him till the new year? Merry Christmas.
Yaster, what are you up to?
Well, I'm going back up to Scotland.
You're from Scotland?
Which
You're
is where,
Scottish?
that's where I'm from, yes.
Oh,
I would
couldn't
never
tell.
have known, no.
No, I wouldn't. Hiding behind that accent.
And we always go down to my aunt and uncle's house, on my mother's side, my mum's sister and her husband. And we just basically sit there and sort of have a nice Christmas day without any grandparents because they are not invited.
Oh, I thought it was going to go really sinister for a minute.
It could have done, but you know. Yeah. We used to go to my grandfather's house every year, and that's pretty much what it was like for like about a decade or something like that. But you know, he's sadly no longer with us anymore. So now we basically my uncle and his really groovy taste in music seems to rule Christmas nowadays. He's always putting crap onto the stereo and things like that. You know, so. Yeah, just pretty much doing that. You know, I won't get much of a chance to play games either, but you know. My Vita with me, you know, I'll be kicking heads in All Stars.
Not bad.
Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, I really need to finish that as well.
I do as well. Oh no, just Assassin's Creed 3 I need to finish. I'm like chapter 12 or something, so I can't be far off.
So that's my Christmas, that's what it's going to be like.
Senor Hawk?
Oh, is it me?
Fly in the nest.
I will be smoking cigarettes, cooking Christmas dinner, burning it purposefully.
Trying to smoke it.
I'll be thinking of family that have gone and wishing they were still here for the presents. Playing games, smoking cigarettes, cooking dinner, watching terrible films, listening to terrible Christmas music, then probably chucking myself off a rather tall building.
Onto a pile of presents!
I think that sums up Christmas rather well.
You're
in the
probably the
Hawk
most
household.
festive of all of us.
I am. I'm happy.
Thank you,
I
Tall Paul,
love
for your
Christmas.
question.
Yeah, thanks, Tall Paul. You unleashed a beast. Looney Tune 1982 asks, game guides, do you agree with using them? And if so, when should they be used?
Oh, this is a game-related question.
Yeah,
Probably
I know.
when you're playing the game. That's
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
start.
When you're stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question.
There's nothing wrong with using a game guide. I mean, it's not cheating or anything like that. Cheating is when you use like your old action replay codes.
Oh, bring them back, I say.
Yeah, so people can use them online and like be invulnerable
Well, no,
to
you
your
know,
shots.
I mean, I guess the main reason they don't have them so much now is multiplayer, obviously being online, and like trophies and achievements and things like that. Because I remember having Drive on PS1, and you could drive around. Is it Edinburgh or maybe a portion of
Driver,
Glasgow?
where are they based? Reflections, where are they based? They Leeds?
Well, it's definitely. I have to check, but you could access the level that they had in the credits and drive around there in. Well, maybe you could be Newcastle.
Yeah. I think that's where they're based. So
You could drive around that, and you could only do that through an action replay. I'd love to see that actually. Yeah, get rid of multiplayer. Get rid of all that rubbish. Let's have action replay again. That was good. I liked that.
LordRoss, do you have any particularly strong feelings on...
No, not really. I don't really use them. The only time I do use them is when I need them, which is...
Yeah.
The only time, well, I sometimes I go to GameFAQs.com and look at walkthroughs, but only so I can find out how many levels are in the game, so I know how far through the game I am. So I usually use it for that.
Yeah.
But I don't use it to like look at how to kill a certain boss or anything like that.
That's Hawk says, is when you get stuck, is when...
Yeah.
And you can't find any other way of doing it.
You said
that's
that,
when I
didn't
use it.
Yeah. You said what he said. He's there. Use them when they're stuck.
Well, I wouldn't pick up the Uncharted guide and then play Mass Effect and be like, this doesn't make sense.
Would you sit there and read it on the toilet when you've not got the game in front of you?
I've got a smartphone. That's what I'm doing.
Now I know what he does when he's tweeting.
Yeah, he's using
Nice.
he's pretending he's on a Star Trek communicator or something.
My answer for this question is that I don't use game guides.
You write them.
No, if I get stuck on something, I'm just going to Google it or look it up on YouTube.
Well, that's the point, actually. I'm surprised we don't have like an app on the XMP, where you can kind of like download these guides and access them from within the game. Because I mean, a lot of people buy into that, surely.
Yeah.
Of course, on Vita now you can actually, with the 2.0 update, you can use the browser while you're suspended a game, and you can just look up game FAQs or whatever on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really agree with the people that pick up a game and then just start using the guide straight away and have their hand held the whole way.
I think it kind of ruins the flow.
Because you're supposed to play the game, not just have your hand held and dragged through it.
I also don't like this whole kind of like new thing where people are people aren't writing guides anymore. They're just sort of like turning on their PVR as soon as they play the game for the first time, going into the first level, dying about 20 times, going, what's wrong with this, what's wrong with this? Finally finishing the level after about 30 minutes and then uploading it to YouTube saying, here's my guide to the level 1 of this blinking game.
Yeah, that is not a guide.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm on the iPad and stuff and I'm in the middle of a game and I don't want to sit there and look at a video. I don't want to like fast forward through a video and randomly find the bit at the game where I am. Yeah. I want to just look at a document and search for a certain word. Search for like red pillar box, because there's a red pillar box there. When you get to the red pillar box, put your letter into the letter box.
Finally, this isn't really a question, but it's a request from LA Clennell.
And I've got a good response for it, so go on, let's have this.
Would you kindly promote the OPC Elite Call of Duty clan, please? With Black Ops 2 clan ops now in full effect and that free COD Elite members can now take part in said ops fully, the OPC clan is in dire need of some extra members. We have about 30 spaces free. We aim to get gold for every op.
Right, my message to you, LA Clennell, is why have I got like about 10 million tweets from Houston97 saying, why haven't I been added to the clan? Why haven't you not added this guy to the clan yet?
Do it. In fact, Corsten97 sent me a message yesterday asking permission to write a rant on the forum about why he's not been added to the clan, and I responded with approved.
This
So we're gonna have a fight now.
The OPC
Awesome.
Elite clan was the clan that was originally set up to help people get into some of our events, but with the popularity of the clan ops, and also because of my busy working schedule, I actually gave leadership over to some of the members off there, and I think it's Cerebral Assassin, but LA Clennell and Moriarty 1975, they sort of recruit people. They go around finding people to join the clan. So if you want to join, then go into Call of Duty Elite, search for OPC Elite. You can click on the option to apply to join the clan there. It helps if you're a member of our forums and you take part in our online events, and especially in the Call of Duty section. Then yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you join. Really. Send Daily Clennell a message as well. Send Moriarty, Cerebral Assassin. Send them all messages.
Good. Now we've got something a little different to end our show. Last week, a spontaneous community challenge appeared in the responses for our podcast. Quietly Wrong took issue with the fact that we were recording in the canteen.
We are again.
Yeah, which we are again.
Just out of spite.
Yeah. And he suggested that community members offer up the services of their bedroom for us to record in.
So they want us in their room.
I like that he's taken the thingy for that. It was me. I suggested it.
Did you?
Yeah. They just ran with it. They get all the kudos for it, the little swines.
All the glory.
I'm going to say something worse then. Yeah, they got all the glory.
You say anything worse?
Yeah.
So the challenge was, you will need to complete this sentence. I think the forum podcast should be recorded in my bedroom because we had some quite interesting entries. I'm going to read them out and we'll see if we can pick a favourite one, okay?
Okay.
So first of all, Strange Place suggests, I think the forum podcast should be recorded in my bedroom because it would be less hassle to get it on iTunes.
Right.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Strange Place helps me out with the iTunes coding because we're not allowed the software that helps us do that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that answer sounds a lot better now we know that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Quietly Wrong suggests, I think that the forum podcast should be recorded in my bedroom because I look so hot in my nurse's uniform.
He does.
I've met him.
Who have you met?
As have I.
Quietly
true.
Wrong.
Alright.
I have not seen him in his nurse's uniform.
It's those hairy legs that live.
I've just got images of the Joker from The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
You know, when he's dressed up as a nurse.
Yeah.
If it looks like that, then fine.
Maybe he's talking about a male nurse.
Merce.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Merce.
I don't think so.
You'll be immersed in it.
Not judging from the picture he uploaded. Okay, the next entry was from Dollynator0312, who says,
Well, nice to see you back, Dominatrix.
I think the forum podcast should be recorded in my bedroom because I would have an excuse for the wife as to why have dancing girls in the bedroom. Spicing up the podcast is my goal.
I don't even have a retort or a response for that. That's a bit
Yeah, I just agree.
curious.
I like it.
Well, if you thought that was curious, it's actually Adam suggests, I think the forum podcast should be recorded in my bedroom because it's incredibly hot, it stinks really bad, you'd all have to sit on the floor with my refuse and used underwear, and the lights aren't working either, so you'd have to do it in the dark. There are no windows or ventilation.
I think I might live with this guy.
I thought the stereotype of gamers had gone away, but it's alive and well.
Yeah.
Doritos and a 3 litre bottle of a certain soft drink.
Our next entry from Warren Jeeves.
Let's just start this podcast again. Okay? Sorry, we've got enough time.
I promised I would read them all out, so I'm reading them all out. I think the forum podcast should be recorded in my bedroom because nothing much else goes on in there. Oh, Warren, that's made me sad.
Yeah, you liar.
All you need your bedroom for is sleeping, that's it. Everything else that you can do it elsewhere. But
No,
you can
you've
even
not
sleep
lived.
elsewhere.
You've not lived.
See, I want
Because all
Warren-
those things that you're thinking about, I've done elsewhere.
I want Warren to make a thread called Ask Warren Jeeves. And he's his own like kind of search engine type thing. Anyway, quite interesting. Do it, Warren. I'll give you a kudos.
So would I.
Yeah. That's 2 kudos.
I would take one of those kudos away. I would unkudos. That one's
There's only 2 more to go. I'm sorry. I said I would read them all. East Avenge suggests, I think the forum podcast should be recorded in my bedroom because the sexy music from Heavy Rain will be playing.
What is that sexy music?
I don't know, but he did provide a YouTube link.
It's any sexier than this
it's
music
that
that's playing right
part.
now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You've played Heavy Rain, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
The sexy part. Hence the sexy music.
I don't remember the sexy parts.
Although I think
Perhaps it didn't happen in your
Fahrenheit
game.
did it better. No?
No.
No? Oh,
The fun night you had to like play the guitar, right? By pressing
You
the
were
had
playing,
to-
you were playing something else in Fahrenheit.
yeah.
fireman.
Finally, Wretched Hawk suggests, I think the forum podcast should be recorded in my bedroom because nothing bad ever happens in there. Honest.
Oh,
You're a
so you've
liar.
never lived, have you?
True. Nothing bad ever happens.
This has been the least festive Christmas podcast ever.
And this is only the intro. We haven't even got to the main content yet.
Happy Christmas
Oh, yeah.
and a
Yeah.
happy New Year.
Was that Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year?
Yeah.
Yeah, double happy.
Done very poorly.
Merry New Year.
Oh, it's not merry. It's they can just have happy.
I don't know how far along it is come, but like there should be a Christmas greeting video that is like a whole European
It's on the
team
way.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the way, so look out for that because you can see our fizzogs in that.
Oh yes, we stood out in the cold on Carnaby Street, wasn't it? And had to say, what do we even have to say?
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We
that was it.
failed numerous
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Because we're really enthusiastic and passionate here about Christmas.
Yep.
We were even being
Hence
prompted,
today's
like there
podcast.
was somebody on the other side of the camera saying 1, 2, 3, and you'd think that after 3 we would start to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
No, just awkward silence.
But one
We're
person
good at
says
that.
it, and other people were just like, oh yeah, here we go now. It's like, oh, you're too fast. And I was like, no, I'm starting at exactly the right bit that I am prompted to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I'm just bad at maths, so
7! All that's left for us to do is thank the attendees for coming. Thank you guys, it's been really special.
It really has. It's been so festive.
I feel the Christmas?
Christmas.
I feel the
Christmas time.
It's making me do it, stop it!
Come on. Christmas time.
I really feel very Christmassy today. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Finn.
And that is the end of the question section.
Question section.
Are you ever going to like make an actual fine crease in that paper while you're bending it over? Or you
No,
just
I'm
gonna-
trying to like bend it about without actually damaging it. I like to push things as far as I can without breaking them.
That's what she
Patience.
said.
No, she did not say that. Not in this podcast.
She did the other day.
Oh Christ.